All set.
Good to go?
Good to go.
We have everybody here who's here is going to be here. I'd like to call the Planning Commission meeting of January 24, 2022 to order. Please call the roll. Is your microphone working?
Commissioner Stoker,
Here.
Commissioner Lemke,
Here.
Commissioner Bach,
Here.
Commissioner Hawley,
Here.
Commissioner Gentes,
Here.
Alderman Stralchuk,
Here.
Mayor Worth.
Here. We have a quorum. Is there a motion to approve the meeting minutes from December 13th?
Move approval. Second.
Any questions, comments, suggestions, corrections? Hearing none, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
We have two matters on the agenda for this evening. The first is an application for a certified survey map at 2909 and 2803 West Mequon Road by Christian Life Center, Inc. Is there, Papua, any short description?
Thanks, Mayor. Just one note that it's just a parcel combination to combine two existing lots. The newly created lot will be split zoned. The vacant piece is zone R3 and the current church site is zone IPS. This is not uncommon to have split zone lots and a parcel combination. They could have done that administratively, but they went the CSM route to get a cleaner legal description under the same ownership. We did add a condition that all the uses of the site shall comply with the underlying zoning district, and at any future date, should they choose to expand the current IPS use onto the vacant piece, they would need Common Council approval of rezoning to IPS.
Okay, any questions or a motion? Alderman Strelchuk.
Well, I'd move approval. My question is, by combining the two, does it impact setbacks because they're combined? So the setback wouldn't apply to the two combined lots?
They would have the setback requirements of the current setback requirements will still apply because of the zoning designation. So the IPS zoning will still apply to the IPS piece, and then the residential zoning, should they put up any residential use, would still need to comply with the R3 zoning designation.
So it's not a PUD, it's a CSM. So it has all the same underlying requirements.
That's what I thought.
So did you move for approval?
Yes, I did.
Is there a second? Any further discussion? Hearing none, please call the roll.
Commissioner Bach,
Oh, hold on one second. Is the applicant here? No? Okay. I didn't know if they wanted to say anything. Go ahead.
okay. Commissioner Bach,
Aye.
Commissioner Hawley,
Aye.
Commissioner Gentes,
Aye.
Commissioner Lemke,
Aye.
Commissioner Stoker,
Aye.
Alderman Stralchuk,
Aye.
Mayor Worth.
Aye. And that passes. The other item on the agenda tonight is Crossroads Presbyterian Church. They're seeking sign waiver approval for 3 directional signs at 7 square feet each for the property located at 6031 West Chapel Hill Road. Short presentation, please. And are you the applicant? Is somebody here from Crossroads? If you want to come up to the table, that'd be great.
So the request, as the mayor stated, is for 7 square feet directional signs. The code requires or allows directional signs at no greater than 3 square feet and 4 feet in height. The proposal does meet the height requirement, but they are asking for an increase in size. Based upon the site layout, staff does support the proposal. The site has 2 separate parking lots and 4 separate entrances into the site. Each of the proposed directional signs will be located at 3 entrances into the site, and then the main entrance will have the permitted freestanding sign as permitted by code. Planning Commission has approved larger directional signs in the past for larger sites with multiple parking lots, and staff is recommending approval of the 7 square foot directional signs with the condition that the site is not permitted their secondary freestanding sign. The religious use is allowed 1 primary freestanding sign and then a secondary auxiliary freestanding sign at 50 square feet. At this time, they're not proposing to move forward with that secondary auxiliary sign. They're choosing to move forward with the larger directional signs. So staff does support the proposal based upon the parking lot configuration and based upon the elimination of that secondary sign.
Any questions from anybody? Would you like to add anything to that? Although
That was a great recap. I got nothing.
sometimes it's Don't snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. Any question, Alderman Strelchak?
Yeah, signs meet all the setbacks required by what we're doing with the new sign code.
Yeah, we added the condition that it will need to remain outside of the ultimate road right of way, and it does have a 10-foot setback. Another reason we're recommending approval because it would make the sign approximately 30 feet from the edge of the road.
Yeah, and I've been to the site and, I've voted there in the past, and having a sign identifying which parking lot's which would just be so great. So I'm glad you came forward with that. I think it's a good move.
Could you introduce yourself? Are you with the sign company or are you with Crossroads?
Josh Brown with Sign.
Thank you. Commissioner Stoker.
Motion for approval per staff's recommendations.
Second. We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? The ayes have it. Thank you. And if you could pass on to your client to thank them for all the good they do for our community. Our next meeting is scheduled for February 28th, 2022. And if there's nothing else, is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
The ayes have it.
That's a record.
Thank you all.
8 minutes.
February 28th is the next meeting?
Now, that's a meeting that, I don't know, would that have fit within our